Well, good Wednesday evening, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of First Alert Extra. We just want to make sure that we got the sound right. It's been a little buggy out over the past couple of days, so I want to make sure that you're actually hearing me and just me. We don't have any other audio out there. I don't think that is the case today, so I think we're good to keep on going, but it is a very wet night across the area. We are seeing temperatures staying pretty chilly still. We're only at 50 degrees right now. We actually hovered in the 40s all afternoon long here in Augusta. We are seeing some mist, some fog, just kind of really gross gray conditions out there for tonight. But the heaviest rain, that's what's going to show up as we head into late tonight and for the first part of our Thursday. So let's get right into it. Now, as far as visibility goes, we are seeing some fog. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe there are some dense fog advisories issued out there for a couple of hours, but the visibility should start to improve. At least fog will go away once that heavier rain does show up later tonight. It's going to be pretty heavy at times, all thanks to a warm front lifting north, and then we are going to see the chance for some thunderstorms by early tomorrow morning. So just to make sure that we don't have any audio problems, I just want to pull this up on my phone real quick, make sure that we are not hearing anything crazy, because I know that did happen the other night. So just want to make sure that we are hearing anything crazy, because I know that did happen the other night. So just want to Good. I don't hear any secondary audio, so I think we should be good to go tonight. Now, current temperatures, if you're north of the interstate, you've been cold all day long. You're staying in the 40s. The further south you go, you're finding some 50s and even 60 degrees right now in Wrightsville. So that is that warmer air starting to head our way. This is all thanks to that warm front that is going to be moving north. Once that warm front lifts north through the area, that's going to bring us a good wave of showers. But the real thunderstorm threat is going to be closer towards the cold front side of the system. So that's what's actually brought some very active weather across the southeast. Earlier today, we had a number of tornado reports across central Mississippi. New Orleans actually had a lot of tornadic activity earlier today, and even a couple of tornado warnings right now across the panhandle of Florida. So this is going to be the really heavy stuff that's going to be heading our way as we head into the overnight. Now, thankfully, we don't have a huge severe weather risk here locally. This is thanks to just less energy in our atmosphere by the time it does reach us. So this is one of the parameters we look at for the chances of severe weather. Since we're just not expecting a lot of convective energy, that means storms won't really be able to turn severe for us. So this is good news, and why the severe weather outlook for tomorrow mainly keeps it closer towards the coastline. Not going to be an issue really for us here in the river region. But let's take you through it hour by hour. We are going to see that heavy rain really show up into the overnight hours. I would say our highest thunderstorm chances here around the river region are going to be between around 5 and 9 a.m. So that is when we're going to see the chance maybe for a few rumbles of thunder, some gusty winds, definitely some intense rain at times. And this is going to quickly move east of us as we head past around 9, 10 a.m. So that's when conditions are going to improve for us. It is going to be breezy, and it is going to be cold behind this cold front. We are going to see a pretty sharp decrease in those temperatures. So temperatures increasing tonight and decreasing throughout the day Thursday. A very funky weather pattern that we don't always see. Now, by Friday, we're waking back up into the 30s, and high temperatures Friday staying well below average, and that cooler than average air should stick around all the way into next week. Here's our severe weather outlook. Once again, not really an issue for us, mainly for places along the coastline of the Carolinas and Georgia, closer towards that I-95 corridor. Just not really going to see enough warm, humid air around us here locally. Here's your day planner tomorrow. Once again, temperatures will decrease later into the day, and we are going to see those highest rain chances mainly before lunchtime. It's after lunchtime we do start to clear out, and it will be pretty breezy along that front, expecting sustained winds over 10 miles an hour. Could possibly see a lake wind advisory issued during the day. Now, here's a look at our temps. You can see they're going to be dropping. We're going to stay below 60 degrees Friday all the way through next week, but generally dry weather. Once we get past that wet start tomorrow morning, it does look to be mostly dry Friday through the weekend, and most of next week doesn't look like it's going to get too wet for us. So be prepared for the storms tomorrow morning. We'll have an update coming up on News 12 at 11.